we can diagnose how we got here. We should diagnose how we got here. Part of the problem is the media. A huge part of the problem is the media. We live and exist in a reality TV show world. And because we live and exist in a reality TV show world, it should only follow that we would get a reality TV president. And that's what we've gotten. And part of that reality TV world is the hyper confrontations where you always want to put up people to fight each other, even though you know nothing beneficial is going to come from that argument whatsoever. The media is complicit with the rise of Donald Trump. And so it's important for us to point that out. However, it's also important for us to move from here and say, what the hell are we going to do to move forward? How do we move forward to get away from where we are in this ridiculously ignorant phase of American history? I mean, we have devolved. And to saying that is an understatement. We have devolved, and a good portion of our electorate has devolved right along with what the media is leading us into, what our politics have inevitably led to. And so I agree that we need to identify the problem, the root of how we got here. But I also feel like, man, if you're not talking about how we fix this, and if you're not talking about how we change this, and how do we get away from this and progress, and that doesn't just mean, this is important. This is important. A lot of people disagree with me on this, but I'm going to say it. This doesn't just mean that we ruminate over and we dwell on the God dog it. I don't know if I want. Yeah, I do want to say. The way we move from here includes addressing Donald Trump head on, what he's doing and what he's saying and the policies he's trying to implement and how they're detrimental to people right now. I'm so tired of people saying that we should not be anti-Trump and that because if we're anti-Trump, that's a handout to the corporate Democrats. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. Green Party, where are you? Green Party, when you have somebody on the national level that can challenge Donald Trump electorally, not rhetorically, not emotionally, not philosophically, but electorally, until the Green Party has somebody that they can put up to take down Donald Trump, you know what? The corporate Democrats are the only other solution right now. And I'm sorry, you can be upset with that reality if you want to, but this is what we have. We have a lot of people who are on the sideline quarterbacks. I get it. You want to critique everything of how we got here. Fine. Boom. Let's do it. But simultaneously, if you don't have the ability to address what Donald Trump is doing right now, the fact that Jeff Sessions has cut back on the protections for the LGBTQ community, which means that across the country, it is now becoming easier and easier for companies to discriminate against people because of their sexual orientation. If you're not able and willing to address the real lives that are being affected by this president, then you are no good to the fight that's at hand. You want to fight a philosophical, rhetorical fight that you don't even have enough political ammunition to do anything about. Yes, I'm tired of the corporate Democrats. Yes, hopefully we never have to see Debbie Wasserman Schultz again. Hopefully we can get rid of Rahm Emanuel in Chicago and never have to see him again. Hopefully we never have to deal with the Clinton wing of the Democratic Party ever again because it's time for them to go away and stay away. But you know what? In 2020, when it comes down to it, if Donald Trump is still in office and we don't have anybody but God, I hate to say this. I don't even know if I could say this one. I was going to say Cory Booker, but I don't even know if I could freaking say his name. I can't say his name. Okay, Kamala Harris. If we don't have anybody but Kamala Harris against Donald Trump, it needs to be all hands on deck. It doesn't need to be anything about, what was the slogans that we had for the Green Party? Because the Green Party and yes, I'm targeting the Green Party right here, right now. You know why? Because Ajuma Baraka is forever jumping in my timeline. If y'all don't want me to talk about them, don't tweet Ajuma Baraka's foolishness in my timeline. Don't, because you know what Ajuma Baraka is talking about? He's talking about things that are important. Yes, congratulations. They are important, but they're completely irrelevant to fighting the fights that we have to fight right now. And so the Green Party, who's sitting back, I'm still getting, and maybe I have to unfollow. Yeah, definitely got to unfollow Jill Stein, because you know what? I'm tired of seeing all of these catchy little phrases that play on the fact that we do have nuanced debates to have against the corporate Democrats. We have fights in skirmishes internally on the left side of the political spectrum in the United States, which is extremely wide. We do have fights that we have to fight there. I get it. They're great for retweets. What they have to say is great for retweets, but doesn't do a damn thing to help dreamers, doesn't do a damn thing to help the LGBTQ community, doesn't do a damn thing to help the black community, anybody who's being adversely affected by the election of President Donald Trump. Ain't gonna do nothing to stop Donald Trump's tax cuts, which is going to gut everybody's ideal policy and plan that you want to implement. Not gonna do a damn thing. Because unless we have electoral power, unless we have the ability to move people to the polls and to stop Donald Trump's agenda, one, by 2018, actually right now, all of the special elections, and then by 2018 to at least break up one branch, we'd be in a better position with Donald Trump, even if Donald Trump got reelected, God forbid. But we have to grab at least one branch of the government away from the Republican Party. And if you're not talking about that, then you're talking about issues that may very well be important, but apparently not important enough for you to get political electoral power to actually change it on a statewide level or a national level.